Beans, I love you. What's up, YouTube? Good to see ya. I can't see you. Today, I thought I would make a video about something that I struggle with, which is organization. Kind of thinking about it and like little tips and tricks that like I've sort of developed over the years that make my life easier because I am a super disorganized person. Organization and procrastination are the two things I struggle with. Procrastination is a whole other can of worms. That's a story for a different day. Let's focus on organization today. I'm gonna show you some things that help me stay organized, help me stay on track during the day and get done all the things that I need to do. So here we go. The first thing I'm going to talk about is going to the grocery store because somehow I find this task to be so overwhelming, and if I don't go with a list, then I just come back like with a million things I didn't even want. It's been helpful to make a list. The best thing that I have found, a dry erase board on the fridge. And the cool thing about keeping it on the fridge is that as we run out of stuff, we just write it down. Coffee, dryer sheets, beans treats, whoa. And then what I do, take my phone and I take a picture of the list so that I don't have to like carry a piece of paper or anything like that. It's already in my phone. I don't have to write anything down extra. I don't have to make a list right then. So yeah, I have found this to be super helpful. Comes with its own little pen and everything. Also, what I've found to be super helpful is that if I have too many activities that I've written down or dates that I've written down or to-do lists that I've written down in too many different places, I find that I don't follow them as well. So if I find one good book that I can put everything in, has to be cute, has to be cute. If I can find one cool book to put everything in, I use that more often and I kind of just throw it in my bag. It has to be like a reasonable size that I can throw it in my backpack when I'm traveling. I tend to write down things more that I need to do and get them done. I'm a very like hands-on person, so I like to write things out. The book that I'm using right now is this Fox book. As you can see, I've gotten like, you know, lots of use out of it. And I've definitely spilled coffee on it. I got this from Target. I also tend to like stuff papers or lyrics evidently. You know, if I'm going to film a cover, I like to just shove everything in there, have it in one place. I know it might not seem super organized. It definitely makes me feel like I have all my junk in one space, and I definitely go back through that book throughout the week. And then if, you know, I have like random lyrics that I've thought of, like I jot it down in there and then I kind of go through and look back, and then in the end it kind of makes this like a nice keepsake for that time in my life. I find that if I have like a really cute, cool book that I like, I tend to use it and stay organized, as not organized as that may seem. So the next thing that has kind of made my life a little bit easier in the staying organized department. So I have to start this with a story. They being the management in my apartment building, redid all the bathrooms and kitchens in everyone's apartments. What they didn't tell us is that they were taking away most of the drawer space in the bathroom, which for me is a huge problem because that's where I keep all my junk. I kind of had to improvise because things were sort of spreading out all over the place, and it was a little bit of a nightmare. Race actually had the idea to get like a little shelving thing because otherwise there's just hair stuff and face stuff and toothbrushes and, you know, all the other things that you use in the bathroom that are just spread out all over the place. It's kind of heavy. We found this. I don't know if you can see. Oh gosh. One thing that I learned today about this thing is that these glass pieces come out. Didn't know that before. Went to pick it up. They popped out and I almost broke the whole thing. Fantastic. So that was our idea for the bathroom. Since we had our drawer space taken away from us, that was how we alleviated the problem of bathroom junk everywhere. Lastly, the part of my life that I feel like the most passionate about, gets the most out of control, my music storage situation. Basically, I have no organization when it comes to the music on my devices and everything, and I really like to listen to music while I'm getting ready or while I'm working out. What I end up doing, I end up going back to the same playlists that I've made over and over again and listening to the same 20 or 30 songs over and over again. So I found through a friend this really cool app called Rdio that basically streams music for you based on radio stations that you make. And it's really, really awesome because I don't have to be in charge. I can just make that one executive decision and it makes all the rest of them for me. The really cool thing is there's a free part of it, and then there's also something called Rdio Select that is only $3.99 a month. So inexpensive, like cheaper than my Starbucks coffee. Yeah, I have a lot of add-ons for my Starbucks coffee. It gets expensive. Love those free ones that I get with my gold card. If you already have Rdio and you want to upgrade to the Rdio Select version, you go to the menu here, and then at the very bottom you can click upgrade, and then you would go to Rdio Select. Basically, if you've never used any music streaming app, the way that it works is make yourself a profile. Mine says Caitlin FM. If you do the free one, you choose 3 top artists that are gonna sort of define the rest of your listening experience. If you do Rdio Select, which is the $3.99 one, which I totally recommend, it's the way to go for sure, you get more than that. And with Rdio Select, you also get 25 downloads. So that means that you can listen offline to those 25 songs. So it's basically like a playlist, and those refresh every day if you want to add more, which is like really cool because I find myself quite often on a plane wanting to listen to music that is not the same music that's been like on my phone forever. The other really cool thing about Rdio is that there's no ads, unlimited skips, which is really good because I find myself like skipping through a lot. And then also you get unlimited favorites, which means that it remembers those songs and it keeps them in your just bank of songs that you love. So it kind of is the smartest thing ever. Just saying. Also, my songs are on Rdio, so if you want to go find them on there, yeah, see, there I am, Caitlin Hart. Find me in my pink dress. So if you want to give this app a try, there will be a link in my description box, and if you click that link, you get the first 60 days for free to give it a whirl, and I know after that you're totally gonna want to stick with it. I definitely listen to it all day, every day, so I'm definitely getting my money's worth. It's just a really awesome app, and I can't imagine anyone not enjoying it. Anyway, guys, those are just my little tips and tricks to stay organized. Those totally work for me. Let me know in the comments below what you guys do to stay organized. I'm always looking for new suggestions, new ways to keep on track. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I like those thumbs, yes I do. Make sure you share and comment and subscribe and do all the things. All right, guys, have a fantastic day. Stay organized and on task. Sometimes, not always, don't do it, whatever. Bye.
'Cause baby, now we got bad blood. You know we used to be mad love. So take a look what you've done. 'Cause baby, now we got bad blood. Now we got problems, and I don't think we can solve them.